You're right on point. You have two discombobulated. He's discombobulated. She's discombobulated. She's all over the place from their upbringing, and they're coming together. Two discombobulated, trying
Mm-hmm.
to be combobulated,
Mm-hmm.
trying to fix themselves from their pain, their hurts, their resentments, whatever she was going through in her upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with him. And they're trying to be a family, but don't know how.
Yeah.
That's what my program does. We have out there, and you have it all over, Boys and Girls Club, YMCAs. But here's the difference from Total Youth Development Training Center. Thank God for those programs. Denzel Washington came out of those. Many others came out of those programs. Places where they go, babysitting places. Really, that's what they are. That's all they are, right? While you and mama, whatever, y'all do your thing. And here it is briefly. Total Youth Development Training Centers, not only just for youth. We are programs for mom and dad as well. To learn how to be a dad, a better man, a better husband, a better provider. Teach mom the same thing, how to be a better woman, better mother, and heal those hurts and pains and resentments. And the key thing that is missing, that they have to learn how to do, that I had to learn how to do it, forgiveness.
Took the word right out of my mouth. Yeah.
You gotta learn how to forgive. What you went through, I'm not saying it's easy to get through that. That's not what I'm saying. I done it. My wife done it. She has a story. We went through it. And here we are on the other side. I married my wife. Now here's this part that I want. You know my backdrop. I married my wife with two children. That wasn't mine. Yeah. And while I married her, I was hurt and pain, still learning how to be that little Robert from the pain and the hurt of no dad and no structure from a family. But I married her because I loved her. Yes, the initial was a physical, of course.
Yes.
But I grew to love her. And it was ordained. But I'm going into how it happened. And she had a son, Antoine. He was 6. Rashawn was 2. I came in their life. I knew their father. I never had no issues. He never gave me no issues. Wasn't no problem whatsoever.
It's good news.
It's very good news.
Yeah.
And I took those children, not knowing how to be a father. But I loved that woman. And we grew together. And then later on, she had 2 sons for me. So I raised 4 children. So I'm like 28, 29 now with 4 children, learning how to be a dad, learning how to be a husband, learning how to be a father.
Mm-hmm.
And she prayed for me because I got caught up in the drug life back in the day, right? In the military in 1974 to September 16th, Wednesday night, 1981, 845 West 59th Place. I heard 7 words that revolutionized my life.
So from growing up in a drug-induced household, you ended up becoming on drugs yourself.
I sure did. I chose to do that. I was over there in West Germany, and if anybody knows about how the soldiers maintained and kept their sanity, it was drugs. It was drugs. Overseas in West Germany, they had a thing called hashish.
Hashish.
Hashish. Blonde, choke it red, black, and green, compressed green. Those are the different types of hashish or drugs that was over there. And acid, I was on acid as well. Wasn't a drinker. I didn't like to drink, wasn't that. But I was in that hashish stuff. And I got caught up. And it took 8 years. Then I came back to the States, and I really got caught up because in 1976, that's when they had what they call whack. And they had the whack, and then they had some other stuff, freebasing, cocaine. I got hooked on the cocaine. I got hooked on all of it all. And at that time, when I met my wife, I was still involved, right? And she began to pray for me. And God heard her prayer. If you're a boxing fan, September 16th, Wednesday night, 1981, something happened. 2 men fought, revolutionized the whole boxing world. Thomas Hitman Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard. They fought that night. That's why I never forget the night that I heard these 7 words in my room. After the fight, we had rolled a joint, long story short, I went back home. I lived right next door to the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
I went upstairs, and my wife, she was calling me because she knew, that I
He
was.
was on that dope.
And at that time, we had the 2 children, and they was in, and they saw me in the drug life.
Mm-hmm.
They saw me. My 2 boys, they never saw me in the drug life.
Mm-hmm.
All they heard was the stories. But these 2 saw the transformation of a woman's prayer. And my wife, she called me, but I didn't answer. So she came upstairs, and she found me sitting beside a bed crying. I had just bought this $50 bag of Thai stick back in the day. Those that know about drugs.
Tell us
A
what Thai
$50
stick is.
bag.
Tell us what Thai stick is.
Thai stick was a type of weed. It was on a stick, but budded. It was buds of weed, and you pluck it off the stick,
Mm-hmm.
right? I had just bought this $50 bag. This is 1981. You don't throw no $50 bag away. Right. So I remember this sitting down there after going upstairs, and I was sitting. The next thing I heard, only way I can describe this is I'm sitting in the room, and I heard a voice like I'm talking to you right now. And the voice said this: "Get up and throw your dope away." That's what I heard. I can't tell you the span time. It came back again, but a little louder, more octave. Get up and throw your dope away. And this is what I remember happening. I looked at my dope box. I picked it up, walked to the toilet, and flushed it down the toilet. That's all I remember. My wife comes upstairs and tells me the rest of the story. And today I sit before you, removed from that. 45 years ago, I was changed in one night. Didn't go to no rehab, no NA, Narcotics Anonymous, AA, or Cocaine Anonymous, and I was hooked on all of that stuff.
Mm. And that's when she found you crying on the floor.